Jarrett had a call where a guy had to poop but didn't have a hole.
Yeah, what is this?
Didn't have a hole. What? Oh, you're like your cousin Billy who was born without a butthole.
Yeah, but
No.
You usually fix that
if you're
early
born
on.
without a butthole,
They
you
make
know
you-
early.
Yeah, right.
You're not going to wait till, hey, man, I got to poop, but I have no butthole. You know what I mean? You
you're
know.
not a grown man.
No, I
Come
mean,
on.
talk about, you'd be like Johnny. You'd be super dizzy from all that poop inside you. Hey, Jarrett.
I'm a paramedic, and, we see a lot of different stuff. And so this gentleman picked up on the street. He had no complaint. That was the thing. Like, this guy was messed up. He needed to be in the hospital, and he's probably going to die from being septic one day. But we pick him up. He's like, hey, I just have some bed sores. I need to get cleaned out. Totally not the problem at all. Like, okay, sure, we'll get you down to the hospital. His chair, when we go to pick him up, saturated in like the most vile stuff that you could think of that comes out of a human. And he's like freaking out on scene that we have to take his chair. It's covered. He has a bunch of belongings that are all covered in poop too. We're like, fine. We're very nice. Public service.
Guess we'll pack your shit too.
Oh,
My God, Frank. Come on.
Oh, it's yeah, I'm going to use the interview one day as being above and beyond. So we go across the street to an auto body shop. We're like, hey, do you guys have a hose? And they're like, yeah. And we're hosing this guy's stuff off for like 10 minutes on scene, get it somewhat cleaned up. And we're like, okay, we get him in the back, and everything, it smells still so bad. I have 2 N95 masks on, and it's not doing anything at all.
God.
And the worst thing is, I'm on an overtime unit, and the AC in the back is broken. And it was a day that it was 95 degrees outside. It was awful. And so that's not the worst part. We get him to the hospital, and one of the nurses, the trauma nurse, recognizes him. Like, oh, dude, this is somebody that we've had before. And they cut his colon, I guess, and he's supposed to have some type of bag that comes out of his back, but he doesn't have that in place. So it just comes out all over the chair, wherever he's sitting, like all the time. And we're like, okay, it can't be that bad. Think of like a sombrero, and like the cone of the sombrero that comes out the middle. Around you have like the trench. That was his back. It was like 6 inches down in a circle, just eating out flesh, like nothing there. Maggots.
Oh, my God. And that's the day I quit, right? Did you quit?
So they had a whole 6-person trauma team. It took us 2 hours sitting for them to put this team together, and they gowned it, masked up, did everything in the front of the hospital, drenched him, showered him. He had no toes on his left and one on his right, and when they took the bandage off, it peeled off some of the rest of it. One of the most disgusting calls I've ever had. I didn't eat the whole day. It was brutal.
Wow.
And then, then the rest of the day was actually not too bad. But that was one of the worst things I've had to sit in the back.
How did you even, like I said, you didn't quit? You still are a paramedic, or you went on to do something?
No, yeah, that was just an F my life. That was
Oh,
just
my
in the
God.
back of the ambulance. My shirt, he was like asking me questions in the drive to the hospital, like the longest 10 minutes of my life. And I had just like my head in my shirt. And I was just like, sorry, dude, I'm not, your vitals are fine. That's all I really care about. We're just going to get you to the hospital.
So you had 2 N95 masks on, and you're still putting your nose inside your shirt.
Oh, it was, and like I said, we deal with a lot, and that was probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
For that reason,
I know. I'm trained. I'm a paramedic. I can't do that.
I'm gonna shut the back of the ambulance and give it that pat, and then I'm gonna watch it drive away, and I'm just gonna walk back home. Oh my
Thank you
God.
for your service. I mean, obviously we need guys like you to do this.